Okay, cool. So the Grey's dish.
Yes.
Your thoughts? Are Jackson and Lexi doomed, or will they work?
Let's see. How can I answer that without saying too much? I think Jackson and Lexi. You know what? I don't think they're doomed is a little strong. I think that Jackson made a decision for these last 2 seasons to really bear down and focus on his work and not. You've noticed he has not been romantically involved with anybody. He's in a new home, in a new place, and there's a shooting. He loses two of his close friends, starting over, and then he can't resist, and he's developed a real relationship and attraction to Lexi that began platonically, and so he put his neck out. He put his neck out at a maybe a bad time because she's obviously wrapped up in something that's pretty serious that is then wrapped up in something that's even more serious.
Right.
So it's not ideal timing. He's aware of that. He's made that clear to her, and she's made a commitment to him. And especially with the fast forward episode that we had last week, we're months into this relationship.
Right.
So I don't think he's doomed, but there's absolutely some decisions that have to be made. There's a lot of hanging chads out there. So but we will find something out, I think, this season.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, a relationship that's working, the royal wedding. Did you have a chance to watch that at all, or did you not care?
I know nothing about it.
You were totally done.
You
didn't
I
like
wished them the best, I guess, but I really couldn't. Yeah.
All right. Well, then back to Grey's.
Sure.
Well, along the lines, do you think Mark will get in the way at all?
I kind of hope so.
Okay.
Give me something else. I think that's an interesting
little challenge.
I think it's an interesting story. I think their relationship is a very interesting one. I can totally separate myself from that, and I like watching it. I like Jackson and Lexi together as well. So I don't see why he wouldn't get in the way in some form. That could be just with her.
Right.
2 guys working in the same place every day. Why wouldn't they deal with it? And I can say that what I can say is that Jackson and Mark have a face-to-face this season.
And where were you during the Bin Laden moment? And how did you celebrate, or did you celebrate?
Celebrate isn't the word. I watched it. I took it in. I think news kind of unfolds, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, I was home. I just got home, and I was watching. So I was watching, doing some research on something, and somebody texted me, and I checked it out. Waited for the speech, saw the speech. But yeah,
still a lot to take in.
I mean, it's not even a lot to take in.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I'll be interested to kind of learn more about the facts, but it's not like I was elated. It does put some closure on it for some people. I respect other people's process. I'm from New York for my whole adult life. I was staying in a building that was then demolished as a part of the thing. So it's a very serious matter, but I think we have to be curious and find some things out.
Well, something a little more fun and easy. If you were to choose the superhero of your choice, who would you want to be? Even if it's a DC character.
I don't even know. I wouldn't even know who owns them. Let's see. I think it would be. I think I grew up reading comics. There was a Bishop.
Oh yeah.
An X-Men character, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Something like that, or I think it's the 3rd Green Lantern, or a new one, a totally new one. What's really interesting, what's happening now is so many people are writing new graphic novels, new comics, and creating new characters, and more power to them. I think it's really exciting. I think in a business like this, the more new, fresh ideas we can have, I'm really excited to read them and try to find something down the road.
Sweet. Well, I hope it all